wanted to make sure I brought it to you so I didn't lose it.
Yeah, good job. Best.
Yeah.
Done that for so long to have Sparty at her wedding, and so we put in a request to do that. And you know, it says right on when you make the request that football Saturdays are out because obviously can't be in two places at once. So
Although,
You could have somebody else come to Sparty.
right, there's more than one Sparty because I'm sure there's more than one wedding where Sparty is requested. I was at a wedding. I've been at 2 weddings when Sparty showed up.
Yeah. I gotta believe
Evan's wedding.
Oh, Sparty showed up there?
Sparty showed up at Evan's wedding. I'm almost positive, yes. And my friend Harry Glanz, his daughter Sydney Glanz, Sparty was there as well. Absolutely, that was a nice touch. You're laughing at Evan.
No, I'm not laughing at Evan.
My sister got married in Chicago the day of the Michigan State game this season. We basically had a tailgate in the hotel room while everyone else got ready. All kinds of food. It was a blast. But we lucked out. They played that game at noon.
Yeah.
I went to a friend of mine, her daughter's bat mitzvah on Long Island in trouble with the snap game.
Yeah.
And I stayed in my hotel room as long as possible. And then I got into the car after Michigan held Michigan State and was driving, listening to Brandy and Deardorff and Sirius. Kyle from Troy. I got married this year, October 23rd, 2021. Michigan State was on a bye week and Michigan played Indiana at 3:30. We got lucky because we had to push it back. Because originally it was going to be Michigan State that. Don't have kids during football season, John. What if Teddy was born on Michigan versus Ohio State Saturday? One should plan their sex life to avoid fall babies by abstaining from sex from January through March. That's Steve from Howell.
Well, my wife and I did have that discussion, and it was unlikely I would miss a football game.
Well, it was close. He was born around Christmas, right?
No, he was born September 16th.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of Heather's baby. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. September 16th, he was born. I think it was a Thursday.
Yes.
And they did have to wait in the hospital. They were discharged at about, I think it was only about 1:30, and it was Michigan, Northern Illinois, barn burner that game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I picked him up on the way back from the game.
Had to be. He had to come into this world to see Rocky Lombardi.
Yes. Got the game ball.
Considering how good Rocky Lombardi played the year before at that venue. Tim, you're on 97 on the ticket.
hey, how's it going? Good. So I'm going to be ridiculed by you guys pretty good here because I was married on October 1st, so that's that deer season issue.
Oh, yeah.
2005, which was the Michigan State game. So it was a wedding day that people will not forget, but also definitely had people not happy because of that. The one thing I did do though was it's a noon game, so I scheduled it for 4:30, and there's a 4 o'clock wedding. Try to space them out so that I could do both. The game went into overtime, so I'm sitting there about ready to have to walk down the aisle or go out in front of the church, and so I sitting there waiting for the game. Had all my groomsmen were cheering, we're all Michigan fans, and goes into overtime. I'm like, oh shoot, what's my wife gonna do? She's gonna think I left her at the altar. And we're cheering, and goes to overtime, and Michigan pulls it off, literally 2 minutes before I had to walk out there.
Was that
I'm walking out die high.
Was that the Braylon Edwards game?
No, this was just a one overtime.
Oh, okay.
Not the triple.
Yep, there's the signal. However, my wife did take me to that Braylon Edwards triple overtime best comeback ever game. So that was the year before.
I was thinking of the other overtime game that they had where Michigan State won. Larry Caper with the touchdown run.
Yeah.
I remember
So
that.
he's probably thinking, oh, well, it goes into triple overtime in 04.
Yeah.
It can't possibly go into overtime in week 5.
All right, Greg, what's up?
A couple of years ago, my niece and her fiance hired parties to come to their wedding. It was an August wedding. And I don't know if it was the man behind the curtain or the costume, but it was the stink on it, the stench was so bad you could not get next to the guy. And I don't know if anyone's ever had that happen when they've hired the party out, but it needed a Hoboken rehall because it was so bad. It was terrible. I mean, I don't know how they clean that, but never again.
See, the
Sparty had some stank.
I don't know if it was the dude in the costume or the costume itself. It's not like you can wash that thing.
Right.
But it was terrible. And I'm sure people have had that happen before. I don't know how many costumes they have, but this one needed to be tossed out.
See, that is the benefit, Greg, of supporting.
Burn it with the couches.
If you support a school that doesn't have a mascot,
Right.
you don't have to worry
You don't
about.
have to worry about it stinking.
I'm in love because one of my favorite mascots. It's underrated. Well, it's probably not, but only to me. George Washington University, the Colonials.
Yeah.
But their mascot, I don't know if it still is George Washington. So it was this huge George Washington head. Can you imagine having George Washington in your wedding? Chop down that cherry tree right there. All right.
Yes.
97 won the tickets.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, some road work is scheduled today for 275 both directions from Will Carlton to Sigler Road, single lane closures between 9 and 3, and that same project scheduled for tomorrow between 9 and 5. Also coming up today, M59 westbound between North Avenue and Card Road, a right lane closure is scheduled, as well as a right lane closure for Van Dyke southbound between Metro Parkway and 15 Mile. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
I'm Amy Lawrence with an Odyssey Sports Minute. The NFL's wildcard weekend holds infinite possibilities. The Bengals seek their first playoff win since the 1990 season. Derek Carr makes his postseason debut as the Raiders are in for the first time since 2016. The Patriots are back, it seems like yesterday. The Bills have unfinished business. America's team Dallas hasn't reached the Super Bowl since the mid-90s. Tom Brady wants ring number 8. I'm Amy Lawrence.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7, with supplies and solutions for every industry, and access to product specialists ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like discovering a refund tree has grown in your backyard.
I'm the refund tree.
Sawing off its branches.
Hey.
Feeding them through a wood chipper.
My branches! My beautiful branches!
And dancing in its refund rain. Start for free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly. Making a resolution to stop making resolutions? Power move. Going to bed 3 hours before the ball drops? Power move. Switching to crazy fast gig speed internet from WOW? Power move. Get the speed you need with gig speed internet for just $64.99 a month. Plus a year of HBO Max included and $300 on us. Sign up at wowway.com today. After the promotional period, HBO Max will auto-renew at then prevailing rate. Limited to new customers with auto-pay and paperless billing. Offer subject to change. Restrictions and terms apply.
Ideal You is the program that has helped thousands of people lose up to 40 pounds in 40 days eating real food. No shots, no shakes, no prepackaged food. You buy all the food you eat on the program at your local grocery store. Since this program is based on eating real whole foods, they're offering an amazing deal for a limited time. Get $200 in free groceries when you sign up for the program. That's on top of the free body composition analysis you'll receive when you sign up today for a free consultation at idealu.us. A free consultation plus $200 in free groceries is an unbelievable offer. You could be down up to 40 pounds in just 40 days. Ideal You teaches you what foods make you lose weight and how to keep it off. This offer will end any day now, so book today. Get a free body composition analysis and $200 in free groceries when you book a consultation at idealu.us today. That's idealu.us. Results may vary based on physical health and adherence to the program. No weight loss or health guarantees are provided or implied.
We travel to see what's around the bend and what we're capable of. And now Capital One's new class of travel card can keep up with you. Introducing Venture X from Capital One. With 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy. Venture X, for those always asking, where next? Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that floor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe.
Yeesh.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors. Ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day.
And dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
This whole wall needs to be shoveled too. This is a focal point in our rest. Leilani's new restaurant will have the largest wine cellar in the city. She needs a robust sommelier with notes of procurement manager.
Sections for France? I mean, this is the biggest.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered why eyeglasses cost so much? The eyewear industry has been dominated by a single company that's kept prices artificially high.
Yikes.
Warby Parker was created to change that. They design and produce their own eyewear and then sell it directly to you for a fraction of the price. Warby Parker's high-quality glasses start at just $95, including your prescription. Try 5 pairs of frames for free. Go to warbyparker.com to pick your 5 frames to try on at home for free. That's warbyparker.com.
Open enrollment has been extended until January 15th. If you want health insurance for 2022, you still have time. So call me, Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans at 877-734-2200. This is your last chance to get health insurance for 2022. Call now at 877-734-2200 or on the web at nbphealth.com. And remember, Mike Papura National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
Get the latest sports news and inside information about Michigan and Michigan State on the 5-Star Zone with Rico Beard. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
We're listening to the best of Stoney and Jansen with Heather on 97.1 The Ticket. Speaking of the Pistons, they made a trade the other day where they traded Rodney Magruder and a probable second-round pick, they're calling it considerations, to the Denver Nuggets for Bol. B-O-L, he's the son of Manute Bol, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Bol, while not 7'7" like his dad, is 7'2", 220. Pretty good outside shot. He got hurt a lot. He got hurt at Oregon. He was under there. He was drafted in the first round based on potential. And you know what? He says, what the hell? Take a chance. He's a free agent. If it doesn't work, you don't bring him back.
How many times did he answer the question? Are you going to be as tall as your dad?
Probably. What's your first name? Bol. What's your last name?
Bol, yes.
What do you want to be called? Bol?
Yes, but, I mean, like Jack gets it all the time. Are you going to be as tall as your dad?
Right.
All right? You know, hey, if he gets up to 6'6", if he gets 6'5", 6'4", all right, he's in the ballpark.
Right.
You know, maybe he's a little taller, he's a little shorter.
Forget about it.
You're shooting for 7'7", and you end up at 7'2".
All right.
Like, okay, you're not as tall as your dad, but you're still 7'2".
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. All right, so Bol is thin.
Yes.
Or as they said back years ago, lanky.
Yes.
Okay? He's a skinny guy.
We left off
so
at...
248-539-9797. Who's on your all-skinny team? Your all-skinny athlete team?
Does it have to be a current
Senator.
athlete? Or can it be, okay, all right, good.
All right, let's do this.
And, you know, it doesn't have to be, it could be your favorite who's like not a really good player, or it could be somebody great, because you could say in current, you could argue that Kevin Durant could be the greatest skinny player ever.
I was going to. Kevin Durant would be at the top of the list because he is a skinny, lanky guy.
Yeah.
And
7-0,
what's Kevin Durant? 6'9", I believe he is.
Senator.
Yeah.
I get it now.
He's definitely thin.
All right, let's roll.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem was lanky.
Let's get going.
Like George the Iceman Gervin.
George Gervin, yeah.
All right. So, but the Pistons, like I said, 248-539-9797. Text me. We would love you to get your phone calls as well. Obviously, Bo's father.
Who?
He's probably the skinniest athlete I can ever remember.
Is he the GOAT of skinny?
Yes, God rest his soul. But yes, he would probably be the GOAT of skinny.
Yeah.
Well, he's the skinniest. He's not.
I'm not saying the greatest skinny player, but he would be the. If you thought, okay, the one guy,
skinny goat.
Yes, he's the skinny goat. This is what he was. He was 7'7", 220 pounds.
Right.
My goodness.
Now the Pistons, now that they have Bo, have three you could put on the all skinny team. You got Bo. You remember Chuck Nevitt?
Oh, Chuck Nevitt, absolutely. He's on my team. Yeah.
Okay. And
Tayshaun Prince is definitely on it. Yeah. I 100% agree. Tayshaun has to be on there.
I'm having a hard time coming up with skinny guys at your school. Randy Moss was.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith would
be bigger now, but in college.
Yes.
Gosh, I didn't even think about in football. I mean, God, you go skinny, you don't really think about many actual football players.
Right.
You go kickers.
Oh, come on. Okay, so who's a skinny kicker?
A skinny kicker.
I mean, look, they all, well, compared to Matt Prater, they all are, because Prater was built like a linebacker.
Yeah. No, I mean, comparatively speaking, they would almost all qualify.
Yeah. Let's talk to Bill in Gibraltar, who's got a great one. What's up, Bill?
Hey, guys. You know, the one guy, Tony, I never understood where he got the power from. Oil Can Boy.
Yeah?
As you look at when he's on the mound, he didn't even have enough butt to fill in his drawer.
He'd be on the starting five for baseball. I mean, you got Oil Can Boyd, right?
Yeah.
You got Randy Johnson.
Oh, absolutely.
You got Tim Lincecum. And what about Chris Sale?
Chris Sale would qualify.
Oh, Chris Sale. He could be the baseball goat of skinny, right?
Yeah.
And back before he allegedly took steroids, Barry Bonds was pretty thin, right?
Which is part of the issue.
Yeah.
Like, how did he go from that to what we know him as a home run guy? And we just had one that I don't